Ruslan. We gotta talk about Kyrie Irving and his controversial statements. Now, here's the thing. I talked about this on the channel before. I got the bang bang. However, I think if you've already had the vid, you should be left alone. Kyrie Irving went on Twitter and said some stuff that I think just kind of came across a little wild. We're gonna play that. And then I'm gonna give you guys an example on how to better address these types of conversations. Okay, so let's look at Kyrie's clip. I only got one little part of it pulled up, and then we're gonna go into how to better explain yourself.
Lose out on money, and you're gonna lose out on this. Like, so what? It's not about the job. Like that's a dream come true. I've been working on that since I was in 4th grade. You think I want to give up my livelihood because of a mandate? Because I don't have accommodations? Because I'm unvaccinated? Come on. I'm not gonna be used as a person in this agenda, you know.
So, of course, everybody went wild. The memes went crazy on him. And, you know, I understood where he was coming from. However, I think the way he articulated that wasn't helpful. And I'm going to give you guys an example of someone that I actually met this last weekend at Flavor Fest, Jonathan Isaac, and a better way. Here is a better way to articulate the same exact thing without using words like agenda.
I've had COVID in the past, and so our understanding of antibodies, of natural immunity has changed a great deal from the onset of the pandemic, and is still evolving.
Notice you referenced science and having the vid and having antibodies.
I understand that the vaccine would help if you catch COVID, and you'll be able to have less symptoms from contracting it, but with me having COVID in the past. And
he acknowledges the vaccines severely destroys the severe symptoms of the vid. So he's not on some like, oh, the bang bang is bad. He acknowledges that.
Having antibodies with my current age group and physical fitness level, it's not necessarily a fear of mine.
It's not a fear.
Taking the vaccine, like I said, it would decrease my chances of having a severe reaction, but it does open me up to the, albeit rare chance, but the possibility of having an adverse reaction to the vaccine.
Albeit rare, but there is a chance of an adverse reaction. Look at that. Look how well, look how well he articulates that.
Vaccine itself. I don't believe that being unvaccinated means infected, or being vaccinated means uninfected. You can still catch COVID with or without not having the vaccine. I don't feel that it is, anyone's reason to come out and say, well, this is why or this is not why. It should just be their decision. And, loving your neighbors, not just loving those that agree with you or look like you or move in the same way that you do. It's loving those who don't.
I mean, you got the same position, two juxtaposed ways of going about it. And I didn't see Jonathan Isaac getting dragged all over the media for these statements. Now, obviously, there's some pushbacks and so on and so forth, but that is how you respond. You present facts. You don't say the bang bang is an agenda and they're gonna get you, right? You just say, hey man, I got it. I got the antibodies. I understand there's practical utility to this bang bang. And hey, but my age group, I'd rather just keep going, and I don't want to take it. And Jonathan Isaac, I think, did an amazing job articulating his entire position on it and his natural immunity. And I think that is how you articulate these sort of things without polarizing people even more. Now, again, there's going to be some people that are going to be triggered by Jonathan Isaac's statement, but it's less divisive and it's less like mumbo jumbo. We're just going to say stuff, right? He said, I don't know if he's just this well read or he was media trained to make this statement, but I thought he knocked it out of the park where Kyrie going on Instagram Live, social media, and just kind of rambling on and on about this stuff, not really saying a whole lot. I just don't think it was a good look, especially when you're trying to hopefully, at least I would assume you're trying to get people to have some type of sensible conversation around this topic. So, shout out to Jonathan Isaac. I thought he knocked it out of the park. Kyrie thing, man, I think was I think he played himself, honestly. I think he could have articulated that better. I think he could have said that in a better way. I think, you know what I think he needed to do? Hire a lawyer and just say nothing. That's how you combat this sort of thing. You got the bread, hire a lawyer, go get with the NBA team union and fight this thing. Instead of like, well, I'm gonna go on Instagram Live and just say about it. What you say and how you say it matter. And I'm curious to see how this plays out. Again, I just met Jonathan Isaac in person, super cool dude. He came to Flavor Fest. I hope that more people are considerate in how we say things, especially when it comes to how you speak about the bang bang. Because if you're just going to poop on it and say there's an agenda, I don't want to, you playing yourself. And you also sound really wild to all the rest of us who looked at the pros and cons and the benefit versus the risk and said, oh, I'm going to go with the bang bang. You sound wild to us, like, fam, like, what agenda? What do you think we're all stupid and we're all sheep? Like that also comes, but that comes off very condescending, as if you have all the right information. You know what I'm saying? And I think Kyrie played himself. So those are my thoughts on the situation. I want to know what y'all think.
Kingstream Entertainment. Ruslan.
Hey, thank you so much for making it till the end of this video. Remember to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. I wanted to tell you about a free upcoming course I am putting together at mastermyhabits.com. When you sign up right now, you'll be the first to be notified about the course. And in the meantime, you'll immediately get access to a playlist going over my journey on how I went from addiction to freedom forming habits. So make sure to hit that link in the description. I'll see you on the next video.